Good morning, Dragons. I'm Mr. Salerno, and this is Flame, and we want to welcome you to the news of Camelot. Today's Thursday, April 23rd, 2020, and bad news for us, Flame. It's going to rain today in the afternoon, and it's actually going to rain for almost a full day without stopping. So if we're going to get outside this morning, Dragons. High of about 63 degrees. Very wet, so take cover and make sure you stay dry. We're going to get right to our Friend of Flame segment. We have said that Flame has a lot of friends all over the wild, and this week we're going to explore dolphins. And dolphins, there are actually 44 different types of dolphins. 5 of those dolphin types live in rivers, but the majority of them, the other 39, live in oceans. And not just oceans, but all oceans. And dolphins are incredibly playful animals. We found this cool poster in our Rick Jr. magazine, and you'll see that dolphins are very social. They love to blow bubbles. They love to swim around. And dolphins are very, very, very intelligent. They have large brains. They communicate with each other with something called echolocation. And the echolocation, it's a fascinating thing, Flame. So if you could imagine that when I'm talking to you, and when I talk to you, the sound bounces off of you, and I can then detect how far away you are, right? That's what echolocation is dolphins send these clicks or these whistles signaling where they are or where a group of fish are so that they can eat them. And dolphins are carnivores. Dolphins eat mostly fish, but they'll eat squids and other little crustaceans, but they are on the hunt often in groups. And when they hunt in groups, that allows them to stay safer, because while dolphins are predators, they are also prey. What do you think hunts dolphins, Flame? If you had to guess, what do you think hunts dolphins? Yeah, right, sharks. And sharks have sharper teeth for ripping up fish and dolphins, but dolphins have round teeth. They actually don't rip their fish apart, they actually swallow them whole. Now, the biggest dolphin in the world, Dragons, is something called an orca whale, or a killer whale, right? It's those dolphins that look like they have those big white eyes and those large dorsal fins. Those can weigh up to 6 tons, because those are the biggest dolphins. The average dolphin, or what we call a bottlenose dolphin or a common dolphin, is about the size of your couch, right? That's pretty easy enough. Baby dolphins, when they are born, they stay with their mothers for 6 years. 6 years they stay together, and then when they break off from their mothers, they form their own pod with dolphins of similar ages and similar speeds and stuff like that. And dolphins, they're hungry animals. They can eat up to 30 pounds of food in one day. 30 pounds of fish. Yesterday we talked about our Earth Day facts, how 3 in 10 people rely on fish. Well, dolphins definitely rely on fish, and they eat 30 pounds a day. And then a cool thing is, while they are playful and they hop around or they jump around, they can jump up to 30 feet in the air if they really get going. Now, they have to breathe, Dragons. And when we showed you this picture, I should have started with this. See those bubbles that they're making? Those are out of their blowholes. Dolphins can hold their breath for 15 minutes, but when they swim, they have to get air pretty frequently. They don't want to hold their breath for 15 minutes, but the faster they move, the more they have to breathe. And think about that. When we do Workout Wednesday, when we move really fast and we're hopping around, our heart rate goes up, we have to breathe. And dolphins are the same way. They can swim very fast, but they must breathe. So I thought that was interesting, Flame. Alligators can hold their breath longer. That's pretty cool. Dolphins cannot, but they're going to move a lot faster. Think about it. So, as you know, Dragons, it is Thursday, so we might have some quizzing to do later on with this wonderful animal, this very playful animal, but also a predatory animal, someone that gets hunted, and a carnivore, no doubt. Oh, dun 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 dun! It's time for the birthday box. Flame, I'm a little nervous. Do you think we have any birthdays today? I am nervous. We had to check yesterday, dig deep, but don't worry, Dragons, we have a birthday thanks to Hillard Quatch. in Miss Doll's class. Happy birthday, Hillard. We miss you, and we hope you have a wonderful birthday. And I know that Miss Flaherty wrote us. Miss Flaherty had a lot to say, and she wanted to share with us. She gave me fair warning. So let's see what she has to say. Hi, Dragons. I've made a conscious effort this year to drink a lot more water. Oh, how appropriate. I have 3 to 4 different reusable water bottles that I use to help stay hydrated and to help the environment. Did you know, Dragons, that reusing your water bottle saves 240 plastic bottles each year? I heard what you said yesterday about plastic being the most trashed item in beaches. And the number of water bottles used in the United States can fill 850,000 school buses, which is more than twice the number of school buses we actually have. Wow. Make good choices and be safe. Love, Miss Flaherty. Miss Flaherty teaching us today. That's fantastic. So Miss Flaherty says we got to use reusable water bottles to keep our oceans clean. It's a good idea, Flame. So I noticed we've used that water bottle as a prop, so we've definitely reused it. But we should recycle it because often we don't recycle as a society. 850,000 school buses, can you imagine? Wow. So we have a special discovery, Dragons, that Flame and I wanted to share with you. Our family we got this kit in the mail for caterpillars, right? Check that out. Those caterpillars have been with us for about 6 days. And that gooey substance is what they've been eating. And we got this kit in the mail that tells us what to do. And I wanted to read it to you. And I'm going to leave this right here so you might be able to see it just a little bit. But this kit says it's time to grow butterflies. And I had thought, how do you grow butterflies? So what we have here is a jar where the caterpillars started very, very tiny. And over about a week, they've grown quite a bit, right? So here it says, your caterpillars must have time to acclimate to their new surroundings in the jar. They're going to become a chrysalis. And that's where they get that silk around them, and they move to the top lid. They're going to move into what's known as their butterfly habitat by crawling to the top. Ooh, this guy is actually moving right now. That's kind of fun. So they've got the food they need, they've got the air they need, and when they get to the top, they're going to form that cocoon, and they're going to actually come out and become what? What do you think they're going to become? They're going to become butterflies. And in about maybe 3 or 4 days, they're going to turn into these butterflies, and Flame and my family and I are going to set them free, right? So we just wanted to show that and share that with you. And all we did, Dragons, was order these. They came in the mail, we watch them every day, and pretty soon they'll become butterflies. Now, I don't know if they're going to become butterflies in front of us, but we'll see. We just wanted to share that with you. We don't have any mail from you, so if you get a moment, Dragons, jokes, book club information, what you're doing, how you're feeling, the appreciation of beauty and excellence of dolphins and butterflies, we just love to hear from you. See how it goes. So, trivia time, Dragons. Trivia time! We have our 5 questions that we want to share with you. Now, it's been fun for us to get some of these right, and some of them we've learned so much about. And when Flame and I do our discoveries, we often could give a lot of different questions because one fact leads to another fact. But you've got to listen really carefully for these ones, Dragons, because I don't think they're that easy. I don't. So pay close attention. These are all about dolphins. Okay? Here we go. Dolphins. Are they predator? Are they prey? Or are they both? Are dolphins predator, prey, or both? That's right, Flame. They are both. They are both. They are predators to fish and squids. They are prey from sharks. And we learned that orcas, those killer whales, since they are dolphins, they hunt other dolphins. It's pretty fascinating. We learned a lot about that. Dolphins, are they herbivores? They eat only plants. Are they carnivores? They eat only meat. Or are they omnivores? They eat plants and meat. And interestingly enough, they are carnivores, but I thought they'd be omnivores. I don't know why I thought that. I just thought they might eat, some seaweed or something. All right, here we go. Dolphins. Dolphins use what type of communication? They use echolocation, they use biolocation, they use relocation. What was that fancy term we said they use? That's right, they use echolocation. You've got them all right so far, Flame. Okay. Dolphins. Little dolphins, when they are first born, they stay with their mothers for 6 days. They stay with their mothers for 6 months. They stay with their mothers for 6 years. What's that? Which one, Flame? Flame, no. Not 6 months. They stay for 6 years, and little dolphins are called calves. I thought that was kind of fun, too. Little dolphins are called calves. They stay with their mothers for up to 6 years. All right, so here is a tricky one, Dragons. I'm going to give you a sentence. You tell me which answer is not correct. Okay, which answer is not correct? Here we go. So, dolphins. Dolphins can hold their breath for 30 minutes. Dolphins can leap out of the air up to 30 feet. Dolphins can eat 30 pounds of fish per day. Which is not correct, Dragons. Dolphins can what? That's right, so dolphins, hungry animals, can eat 30 pounds of fish, so that is correct. And dolphins can leap up to 30 feet in the air. Dolphins cannot hold their breath for 30 minutes. That's tricky. They must come up for air every 15 minutes or so at the most. So if they're sleeping, they've got to get their air, find ways to stay dormant, but they will have to come up to breathe. So, on behalf of Flame, I'm Mr. Salerno. We hope you enjoyed that segment. Be safe, stay dry, and we'll see you tomorrow, Dragons. Don't forget, it is Falls Church Pride tomorrow, so if you don't have anything that has flame on it, so I don't have anything that has flame on it, I wore my dolphin tie, but I'm going to wear my Falls Church Pride gear tomorrow. Enjoy your Thursday, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thanks, Dragons.